What's up, everybody? I'm back and I'm joined by two very, very happy Liverpool fans. Obviously, up in the top right-hand corner of the screen, Mr. Paddy Murphy. How the hell are you, beautiful bastard?
I am very, very good. High five, Craig. High five.
High five. There
High
we
five.
go. Love
High
it.
five.
Kyle, fist bump for you, my man.
Let's go. Let's go.
From Nothing But Reds. It's been a while since we talked, mate, but what a way. What a game.
Jesus, what a game. Are you serious? Are you seriously going to put in a performance like that at Old Trafford? It's amazing.
It was all kinds of ridiculous, gents. All kinds of ridiculous. Look, this post-match reaction, ladies and gentlemen, has been brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. You can get 83% off and 3 months additional free by using our link or discount code Anfield Agenda at checkout. Get the most secure VPN protocols and data encryption currently on the market. It's brilliant. I use it for DAZN. I use it for lots of other stuff as well. You can get a link in the description and 83% off, 3 months free by using our discount code. I think it works out at about £1.50 a month. But look, all that aside, time to get stuck into the actual crux of the matter. Who would have thought, Paddy? Who would have thought that the world's greatest player would go to Old Trafford and score a hat-trick, dude? A hat-trick.
That's most definitely I can't remember. That's the biggest result we've had against United in my lifetime as a Liverpool fan. I think 4-1 was the best I came to. I was truly baffled, Craig. I can't lie. Don't get me wrong. I was confident we would win, but 5-0 at Old Trafford is that's historic. We witnessed history. That is unheard of, and I will never ever forget about it. And no matter what happens down the line, any United fan who ever dares chat to me, I'm gonna pull those 5 fingers out of my arse and show them. There you go, 5-0. Beautiful.
And do you know what, Kyle? To be fair, mate, it didn't flatter us.
No, we just played our game. We played our game, and United had no idea what to do with it. First off, why is Fred and McTominay in that midfield trying to deal with our player? It can't happen. It's never going to happen in a million years. The link-up play was phenomenal. The adrenaline was running through me for 90 minutes. After the 75th minute, I was actually like, all right, we should just probably get this over with so we don't embarrass them anymore. What a game. What a game.
Look, I've got to be honest, lads. When I seen the team selection, Paddy, I was a little bit worried, mate, because no Fabinho came as a shock to us all. Nobody had a clue that Fabinho had a knock. Then you see Ibrahim Konate put in alongside Virgil van Dijk. But what a coming-of-age performance, Paddy, for Konate.
Yeah, well, as you said, I actually seen the lineup, and my reaction was no Fabinho. And I was like, oh, my God, no Fabinho. I didn't even notice the rest of it. And then I seen Ibu start, and I was like, wow, that's bold from Klopp. But, yeah, he looked... He had a shaky, first touch of the ball. He came out of position or something. I was like, oh, no, here we go. But, my God, very good performance. Joe Matip might feel hard done by, but maybe it was good to get him a rest. But yeah, Ibrahim Konate, he was phenomenal today. Really looked at home in that defense.
Such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you.
Sing it.
Oh, absolutely. Kyle, can we take a second, mate, to talk about Naby as well?
Can we? Can we take an hour to talk about Naby?
That first goal, it'll get lost in the highlights and all, but it was perfection from back to front. Perfect.
Everything about the goal, the build-up, the patience from Salah, the finish. I mean, because De Gea is going with that with his foot, trying to save it. Keita just perfect. And nothing makes me happier, aside from maybe a Bobby Firmino goal, than a Naby Keita goal. It's just brilliant. And back to Konate, dude. I can't find the comment in here, but look, Konate stepping in today, flawless, really. Like Paddy, honestly, he may have had one point in the game, but just his ability to track back, sprinting back and covering Dalot late in the game. I mean, just everything. Konate was class today.
Yeah, great in the air as well. I found he was very dominant in the air. He won every header that came to him.
So many clearances in the first half as well. I mean, he was just perfect.
Well, it's just a Klopp. You know what he does? He signs players and he bides his time. And he starts with Old Trafford, and if it works out, it works out. And by God, did it work out? And Joe Matip must be a bit worried. I don't know. We have a good selection good selection headache for the centre backs.
Oh my God, we have the best problem possible.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. The best scene to me today was the camera pans to Sir Alex Ferguson puffing his cheeks out, and then Kenny, who's just in fits of laughter. I mean,
Craig, that done something to me. Seeing his sad face, because I've seen the opposite of that for years, and I was like, "Whoa, this feels chef's kiss."
As you summed it up, mate, Paddy, when you said, if any United fan ever dares come back at you or me or Kyle or anybody over anything again, all they're going to get is the beautiful 5-finger salute, mate. Because
they will never forget about it.
It's all you got to do. It's all you got to do.
5-finger salute, absolutely.
And you know, I'm saying this, it didn't flatter us. We destroyed them. Every single area of the pitch destroyed them.
It could have been 10-0. I'm not even messing.
It easily could have been 10-0.
Like we're sitting here, we're talking, we're gloating, we're laughing, but that was just a statement to go to Old Trafford, Kyle. A team that, look, they're not having a great time at the minute, but in this game, you have to match your opponent. You have to match the effort. You have to match the desire. You have to match the work rate. And they just capitulated, mate. They capitulated. And if Solskjaer doesn't get the sack now, I don't know when he ever will.
Oh, no. Surely to God, he has to go. Like, to lose
we just end
5-0,
managers' careers. I love it.
To lose 5-0 is bad enough. To lose 5-0 to your biggest rivals is bad enough. To lose 5-0 at home after being down 4-0 at half time, there is no... If they don't sack him, they're a joke. Their owners are a joke. They can go out and sign Mbappe, Haaland, Mickey Mouse, and the fucking clubhouse. If they don't sack Ollie, they're a joke, and he needs to go. It's as simple as that.
The only thing that makes me angry about that game, Kyle, was that cowardly challenge by Pogba, and it was despicable. As soon as I seen it, I was screaming red. You know, it was.
See, there was that, but also the Ronaldo incident on Curtis Jones that got me heated. I would a different angle. You saw he kicked the ball, but he was just being a sore loser. He was pissed. He knew his team was trash today, garbage, absolute garbage at the back. I mean, Harry Maguire and Lindelof did absolutely nothing.
They did nothing. You do nothing.
Nothing at all. Trash.
God, they were so fucking bad at the back. Oh,
yeah.
Geez.
God. And it just, oh my God, that game had everything you wanted as a Liverpool fan. Man United played horribly. Fans were leaving early. Liverpool put 5 past them. Red card. But again, it's just, oh my God, just that's it. That's it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Imagine you're a United fan, Paddy, right? You're living, let's say in America, because Kyle's neck of the woods. Let's say you're living in America. You've saved up, mate. You've been working hard all year. You've saved up for a big trip. You've paid the extra money, fella. You've gone for the United-Liverpool game. You've thought to yourself, if I'm to visit Old Trafford once this season, this is the one I'm going for. And that gets handed up to you, mate. You spent your hard-earned wonga on that.
Jesus. I would have been in a pool of tears if I was a United fan there. Imagine being in the stadium for that. Imagine the little kids. It's the first time. I'm so excited for Old Trafford. I mean, 5-0.
Imagine the fathers, Kyle, and bringing you to see Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest player that ever laced up a pair of boots, and then he's going home wanting a Mohamed Salah jersey by the end of it.
I know. He's like, Dad, who's the other guy that just scored a hat trick on us? Yeah.
Who's the good,
Imagine
who's the good
being
guy?
a dad.
Smiling.
Yeah. Imagine if you bring your kid, Man United, you're trying to bring him up, raise him as a Man United fan, and then he goes and wants to be a Liverpool fan. It just heartbreaking. It's all your fault, too, because you took him to the game. Oh, my God.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Salah hat-trick, Paddy. It was just everything. Everything we could have ever wanted was given to. Even the red card. I had everything.
Yeah, it really was perfect. It really just was. That's Salah to get a hat-trick as well. Like, all the bullshit he's heard over the years from United fans in specific, slander him, not rating him enough. I tell you what, Man United fans are going to rate Salah nicely after that because they made them Salah made them hold 3 in their own backyard. It's just sensational. I have no words. I
said this during the watch along, Kyle, but I want to reiterate it. That's a legacy moment for Mohamed Salah right there. A legacy moment, dude. A hat trick at Old Trafford. That doesn't happen often.
No. The hat trick doesn't happen often. 5-0 scoreline doesn't happen often. This team, these performances, Salah for the last 2 weeks has been just putting in legendary performances, man. He's just awesome. It's so great to watch.
I think is that 10 in a row now, gents? 10 in a row.
10 in a row.
So.
10 in a row. He's setting records.
I seen a comment there. It's only the second time in Liverpool's history we've scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford.
Wow. What was the other one?
Yeah, apparently it was in 1937. I wouldn't be able to name the player. I've seen the comment there about it. That's crazy.
I love it.
I love this as well. Some lads would pay thousands for that level of humiliation. If I remember correctly, I think Andrew had a few belters as well during the watch along. Fair play, Andrew. You're on fire today. I don't even know where to start with it, Kyle. I mean, United, the part that really baffles me here is United have not got a bad squad. They haven't.
No.
If you're getting Pep Guardiola or a manager that actually knows what they're doing, get their hands on that team, they'd certainly be Champions League team, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and this is what I've been saying in my opinion. They have the talent. There's no question. They have the talent. What they're lacking is the chemistry and the tactics. All doesn't know what he's doing, clearly, after that performance, okay? And they don't have the chemistry whatsoever, okay? It doesn't seem like they're playing together at all. The defense is all over the place. And when you're lacking those two things and you come up against us where we have the best chemistry, arguably the best tactics, and all the talent in the world, you're going to get smacked like that. That's the problem. That's the problem with Man United.
That's not our problem. That's the beauty of it, Kyle. It is not our problem one bit. I'm running out of superlatives to use for Mohamed Salah, Paddy, but yet again, mate, he goes, he shows up, he delivers, he smiles, we're happy. What can you say about this man that hasn't been said, dude?
I genuinely love Mohamed Salah more than any member of my family, and I have no shame in admitting that. I love that man so much. And us Liverpool fans have always been on the Salah bandwagon naturally, and we've always recognized how good he is. But I feel like this season, he's as I said in the previous show, he has gone up a level, and I feel like the whole world is now rightfully recognizing him as one of the best in the world, and for my opinion, the best. And I think for himself, he's really, and especially for the year we had last year, not really doing much and having the poor injuries. He's going to do everything in his power to win us that title. And he's doing it. So far, so good.
Yep. One thing that was a little bit overlooked today, Kyle, was, we're going to Old Trafford, difficult game, but we couldn't afford to lose ground on Chelsea. Manchester City obviously had a good win. Right. Chelsea had a 7-0 demolition job of Norwich. We couldn't afford to lose this game, mate, or drop points and go perhaps 4 points behind Chelsea. So this was massive for our campaign.
Yeah, and it just shows our mindset. Like, just the way we were playing, it didn't even look like we were thinking that losing or even drawing was a possibility. We went in there knowing we were going to win that game. And that's how we're playing right now, man. We need to win every game. And we have the ability to do that. It's just insane how we're playing right now.
Something has obviously clicked, Paddy, because, at the start of the season, we were taking a while to get going in some games. We came back into it. But the last couple of weeks, mate, we have been on another level completely.
I just think everything's coming into place nicely. I feel like it's a collective thing of, we couldn't really do much last year with whatever happened to us. I think now the whole group is like, this team and manager deserves more than one Premier League title. And I think deep down they have the hunger to win that title properly, what I mean by in front of a full Anfield, how it should be deserved. And I'd love nothing more. I always used to say, one Premier League title, I'll be happy. I'll die a happy man. But one more in front of the whole shebang, and it has the makings of a special season. To beat United 5-0, it doesn't happen often.
Say it again, Paddy.
I truly can't believe it. Yeah, it could have been more, but to beat United 5-0 at Old Trafford is truly, it's just unprecedented. And I really think that could be in May. We could look back at that moment as one of those where, fuck me, we can do this sort of thing. I think the players have gone up a level in their heads as well. Mentality monsters, as Klopps said before.
Go to your phone, ladies and gentlemen. Find that special person in your life. And by that, I mean that Manchester United supporting friend of yours who's been gloating at you for a very long time. Take out that phone and WhatsApp this shit out with them. I've been very kind to Mr. Goldbridge, Kyle. I've just sent him one voice note so far.
Just one?
He knows what's coming his way. He knows what's coming his way later.
Man, yeah, I actually FaceTimed my buddy who's a Man United fan during the game. He didn't answer. He responded to me, and he was like, thank God I'm at work because we are trash. Get rid of old. I was like, okay, all right.
This is a fair point, actually, to bring us back to reality somewhat. One thing is we know it's a 3-team title race for this season. Nobody else counts. Only worry is our injuries. And that is the only worry, Paddy. If we can keep relatively injury-free, the crux of the team, you're going to pick up little knocks. We know the AFCON's coming up as well, but it just feels like there's something in the air, mate, something special that this team are winning something this season.
Yeah, I've said that from the get-go. People always say, oh, do you think Liverpool will win the league? Who'll win the league? And I've just said, I do think they'll win the league if we stay injury-free. And obviously no one will say injury-free, but like the big boys. And I was devastated to see Keita get stretched off. Pogba with a disgusting tackle, the state of him. I hope it's nothing too bad, but that AFCON does scare me. If the rumors that came out this week about a possible 8 games being missed, like if that happens, we're finished.
I think I think common sense will prevail there. I hope it does, and I hope some common ground can be sorted out. But look,
surely
where we are right now with the form that we're in, Kyle, I mean, bring on Preston on Wednesday night as well in the League Cup. I can't wait to see Cade Gordon or some of the young lads as well get a run out there. But I think there's no more Klopp can do with this group, mate. He must be just sitting back now going, it's clicking, it's working, the engine's purring. Perfect.
God, he's just an absolute genius. Klopp can do anything he wants. You can do anything for me. Like, I'll just give you my life. Here's my life savings. Do with it as you want. You can do anything you want. It's just amazing what he's been able to do with this team.
Do what you like. Do
whatever you like. Anything.
Absolutely.
Just love it, man.
I mean, I don't even know where to go. Sadly, Paddy, I would have taken Mohamed Salah off when he scored his hat-trick, mate, and protected him, because when I seen, and the reason I say that is not because he wasn't playing well or anything like that, of course, but the snidely challenges, the shithouse stuff that started to go on, I would have liked to see him protected, but I feel so bad for Naby, so bad, because that is no fault of his own today that he's had to leave that pitch.
Yeah, and that's what I was. Sorry,
he was sensational, dude. Sensational.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, poor Naby, like, he's had a bad luck with injuries, and the self-inflicted, or like the thigh injuries, the stretches, the strains. But today was not his fault. It wasn't his body. It was just a terrible challenge that took him out. And this is his best season in Liverpool, sure, best performances, and he was finally in a bit of a rhythm, and that goes and comes along. But I thought it was inevitable, though. United being 4-0 down, I knew there was going to be a fire in the belly that could lead to a drastic challenge. It's just unfortunate that Naby's come out on the end of it. Let's hope it was just a precautionary thing, and I hope it's nothing serious. I really do, because
it didn't look great, mate. Him going off, it didn't. Like Milner, it looked like it wasn't too bad. He was straight into the dugout having a chat with Costa Simicas, but and look, do you know what? Funny thing is, Kyle, I have to hold my hands up here. All week I've been banging on about Anthony Taylor and Stuart Atwell, but both of them refereed the game or officiated the game spot on. Stuart Atwell to tell Anthony Taylor, have a look at the challenge, spot on.
Yeah.
The offside goal, man, had me in stitches. It was
a great goal, but my God, that was funny.
Yeah, because that would have been the only knock on Konate, probably, because Konate committed a little too early. Good finish, but yeah, it's just too funny. It was almost like a tease to United fans, like, oh, you're gonna get one back. Psych. No, not a chance.
Psych. I love that. Psych. Yeah, it's. I don't know what, Paddy. I just want to sit here, mate, and gloat in this. Just sit here and bask in that achievement, because El Clasico's forgotten about today. Whoever was stupid enough to schedule that for a 3:15 kickoff around the same time we were playing United, there's only one place that's going to be remembered today, mate, and that's Old Trafford. From United's perspective, for all the wrong reasons. Beautiful. Yeah,
as you said, you usually come on to these and you're like, you want to analyze and you want to dissect. But there's nothing to dissect. We smashed Man United 5-0. It's just like, I've been laughing. I don't think I've ever laughed as much in my entire life. Yeah. I mean, any poor soul that prioritized the El Clasico over this game, I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Here's some stats here that I've frozen up on the screen now. United, 6 yellow cards, 1 red. Liverpool, neither. 0 on both counts. 19 attempts for Liverpool, 12 for United. 8 on target for Liverpool, 4 for United. Successful passes, 645 for Liverpool, 321 for United. And here's the real damning statistic, gents. At home, at Old Trafford, possession, 64% to Liverpool, 36% to United. And possession won in the final third. This is the crowning glory for me, Kyle. We won the ball back 7 times in their final third of the pitch, mate, to their 1. That is a fantastic statistic.
They can't handle the press. They couldn't do it last year when we won 4-2. That was the reason we got so many tap-ins with Bobby and then, Jota getting it. They can't handle the press. Their back, their front four is fine. But when you're playing the 4-2-3-1, McTominay and Fred and your defenders have to be able to handle the ball, and they can't. They cannot handle it. Wan-Bissaka can't use his left foot, okay? Luke Shaw, they just can't do it. They're not. Oh, I just love seeing Man United being bad. There's nothing that satisfies me more. They're bad. And God, go ahead. You're right. We don't have to break it down. Let's just everybody,
since Mourinho left, Paddy, 300 million net spend from United. 300 million net for that dross. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I keep saying it's just unbelievable. There's no coming back from that, for all you know. And I just love, for some reason, United fans had such an arrogance this year. Even my uncle's United fan, I was talking to him last night, he goes to me deadly serious, I think Ronaldo's going to score a hat-trick tomorrow. I turned around and said to him, If Cristiano Ronaldo scores a hat-trick tomorrow, I will hand you €100, no problem. Yeah, it's like they have a weird arrogance. Even before the season started, thinking they were going to win it. And anyway, if any United fan was still a bit arrogant or still a bit deluded, they have been brought well and truly back down to earth, and I'm fucking loving every second of it.
Exactly. Did you see them pan over the bench right at the end there? You saw Rashford. You saw Eric Bailly had his head in his hands. Everyone just looked defeated, and I loved it. Loved it.
Inject that shit.
Trash.
Oh, God, Paddy, it's a shame it's a bank holiday weekend, mate, because I'd say there's lads and ladies out there dying to get back into work for the banter. Asking them to come in on the bank holiday. I'll work for nothing.
Look at this comment. I like how none of these guys are from Liverpool. Any United fan, you need to just take the 5 and go and cry to your mother, pal, yeah? We don't give a shit. We don't care.
And here's the thing. Football is a global game, Princess. Without fans from around the world, without players from around the world, you'd be stuck looking at a team full of manx there that are even shiter than the team out on the pitch. So let them, Paddy, inject this shit, mate. This is what we live for, me and you. This level of salt.
Right into my veins.
It's the look on Sancho's face was priceless as well, Carl. I don't know if you've seen that with the coverage.
I saw them all. I saw them all. It was just I just paused, I looked, and I was just like, oh God. Sancho had given up. Like he was like Sancho was just they're all defeated, dude. They don't know.
Performances, it looks like he's given up anyway, but
yeah. I mean, when you have 300 million euro, the bench, the amount of talent on that bench, and oh God, dude, it's so satisfying. I hope more Man United fans come in here and talk smack because you just have nothing on us today. Zero.
I know we've got a lot of fans that watch us, Liverpool fans, who should be from around the world. And I just want to give this a shout out today. Please give a shout out to Pakistan beating India today, I think in the T20 World Cup. So congratulations. I'm actually going to be doing a stream tomorrow with Indy Cop, who's a Liverpool supporting lady who lives in India. I'm going to be doing a stream with her tomorrow, so I hope she's not in too bad form after losing to Pakistan, but winning today 5-0. Surely, Kyle, that'll cheer anybody up.
Of course. You love it.
I wonder how many kids will be born off the back of this weekend. Do you know what I mean? That's immediately where my dirty mind goes to.
We should definitely do a follow-up segment 9 months to the day from now, and then we'll kind of
be a load of little Mohammeds running around Liverpool, little scouts actions on them.
That's my plan when we finish up, Craig. I'm gonna get me Gad rags on, go to the local, get some paddy moves on, find myself a nice woman, and make a little Mohammed.
Hey, you deserve it. You deserve
go to the local, find yourself a United fan, mate, and just don't leave him. Stay in his ear the whole time, constantly licking his earlobe and everything, mate.
I tell you one thing.
Follow him to the bathroom.
If Liverpool go on to win the league this year, my firstborn will be called Mohammed, whatever the gender.
I'm building the pyramid out in the back garden, definitely.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh my God, I love it.
He makes me happy.
If I never see another shoe again, Kyle, as long as I bleed and live, I'm sick of all week. I don't know what it's been like in the States, mate, but all week I've had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ronaldo rammed down my throat by Sky all week. He's giving it the big, and I'm going to win more trophies here at Manchester United. You know, this is a special team that has titles in it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're finished, and they're finished.
Well, look, the football coverage here of the Premier League in the States is horrific because it's like ESPN FC, and it's ridiculous headlines, ridiculous talking points, but nothing about the quality of Liverpool. Everything was about what can Man United do? What is Ronaldo going to do? You know, nothing about Mo Salah being the greatest player on current form, hat trick after hat trick, just running this team, and that bothers me. And then we just shoved it in their face today. I really wonder what the headlines are going to be today. It's probably going to be like, how did Ole mess this up? And not about how Liverpool just fucking dominated today.
Mohamed Salah, game against Manchester City. You know, it's 1-1 at Anfield at the time. Mohamed Salah steps up, scores. Next week, another worldie. Then he goes to the Wanda Metropolitano. Then he shows up at Old Trafford and bangs a hat-trick. I thought the only man who I think might be a little bit nervous, Paddy, is John W. Henry at the minute, because there's no planet in which case this man does not get a new contract.
We've talked about this so much, and it's kind of sad that we still have to because it hasn't been done yet. If FSG do not give that man a new contract and we allow him to leave, they will be hounded out of that club. I promise you. No, the fans will turn. Like, not whatever not spending money, not giving Salah a contract will be blasphemy, and they have to get it done. What more does he have to do? You've seen his interview in the week. You know, I'd love to stay here forever, but it's not up to me to the club. It's a disgrace.
Lisa, look, we're a bad influence on you. Even Liz has spotted it. Kyle's getting riled up. I love it.
And
Kyle's
you even heard, I tried to hold it back too. I was like, no, and it just came out. So yeah, it's a special day. But I pull up that Firmino comment because I want to give Firmino credit real quick as well.
Where was he? Because
Firmino, even though he was subbed off, I think it was Philip H. Can we give Firmino credit? We got to give Firmino credit. I mean, even though he wasn't on the stat sheet, okay, Firmino does the work, man. Yeah. Every day he's tracking back. And it wasn't just Firmino, it was everybody. Everybody was defending when Man United rarely found their way into our final third. It's just the entire team is working as a unit. And that's the difference in quality between the sides. We have the chemistry. We're a team. We're not a bunch of egos. That's the difference. Yeah. And that's why United lost. What was the score, guys?
It's right there in the middle of the screen, I believe. It's Bagel.
Sorry.
Bagel for United.
God.
5 of the finest for the Reds. It's beautiful. And you know what? I think Kyle's absolutely spot on. I've said this all week as well. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what Manchester United have done is go out there with a plan A that doesn't work, and then they empty the bench and hope to God that they can throw on enough attacking talent that something sticks and they claw their way out. And against a team like Atalanta that come and play and don't defend and go end to end, that could possibly happen. But against a team, Paddy, that is well drilled, that knows every single part of their job and their role in that team, like Liverpool, it ain't going to happen, mate. And today was an accident waiting to happen for that United team.
Yeah. And I thought the funniest thing is, I'm remembering something Gary Neville said. I think it was they lost to Leicester last week.
Oh, can I just tell Jamie Carragher as well? Massively fucking wrong, mate, by the way, with your, I can see a thing where Liverpool lose this game to United. Where is it, Jay? Where is it, fella? Because we absolutely battered them.
He's not doing himself any favours. But I remember Neville said this week after United lost to Leicester, and he's like, I'm talking about picking his team for the Liverpool game. He said, I'd pick the same team and tell them to go out and prove you're good enough. Is that how good they are? They got fucking spanked. They got bent over and slapped silly. Never do that again, Neville. And apparently Neville's saying Ollie shouldn't be sacked. He's deluded.
He's right. Damn right, Paddy. I agree with him on that one. That's the only thing I agree with him on.
Hashtag Ollie in.
He could have put Salford City out there, Kyle, and they'd have probably put in a better shift. Because the one thing, if I was a United fan, the one thing that's unforgivable is just how much they capitulated. They did not play for the badge. Let that sink in. They did not play for their badge. And that, my friend, is unforgivable.
Yeah, they don't play for the badge. They play for the name on the back of their shirt. And I'm telling you, you could put out my elementary school PE gym class team, and it would have beaten Man United today. It was horrible. It was just, they did not play the game. I can't reiterate it enough. Man United fans, your team was trash today. Accept it. You guys got outplayed.
Someone in our chat called them, Paddy, beat the Traffic FC.
That's unbelievable.
It emptied out, dude. They started leaving in what minute?
Yeah, like 2-0 or something.
At half-time, Connor showed me a screenshot of outside Old Trafford, and there was floods of people going out.
Beautiful.
It's like
beautiful.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my time supporting the club for Liverpool, except for that one game when everyone walked out at the 77th minute and it's a protest. That's the only time I remember. I really don't. It's like I don't. But to be fair, when was the last time we got smacked like this?
That's one of the worst results in United's history.
Yeah. Genuinely. Look, I want to give massive credit to a lot of United fans in our chat who were, saying, well done, congratulations. And they've seen this coming, Paddy. They've seen, not all United fans have been fooled by this Solskjaer thing. So a lot of people, and it's understandable, sentimentality kicks in. You want them to do well, but you can't always wish something into existence, mate. His CV is horrendous. He shouldn't have got the gig. And the best part of it all is the board came out in the last week to say that they believe in his vision. They believe in where he's taking the club.
What is his vision? Like even before today, he's a moment merchant. He gets a good moment against someone. Like, good comeback against Atalanta, and then people have the memories of goldfishes. Then they go out and get spanked by Liverpool. Like all power to them if they believe in his vision. Even after today. Fair play to them, but they need to fucking go to Specsavers.
Hey, I believe in his vision.
Jay Carey said, Craig, tell Paddy to follow me on TikTok. There you go.
No worries, Jay. No worries. Sorry.
Look, lads, I don't know where else can we go with this. What else can we talk about? I feel like we could just talk about the score. I look at the league table there. 1 point as we see behind Chelsea, 1 point ahead of Manchester City. And look, we've played some difficult games, Carl. We've played Chelsea, we've played Manchester City, we've played Manchester United. And here we are in a very, very fine position, going to Old Trafford and not just getting a win, getting an absolute
smacking them.
Era-defining victory probably over Manchester United. Hat-trick for Mohamed Salah. The man just keeps writing his own history at the football club, mate. 10 games in a row, 10 scoring. Top of the goal scoring charts, I believe, in the Premier League now on his own.
And I was a little cautious at the beginning of the season because our schedule early on was relatively easy compared to the other, top 6 sides. And then, like you said, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, we've proved it. Okay, we're in that. Patty said it. We're in this new mindset, this elevated mindset now, where I feel like everyone has confidence every game we go into. Like I said earlier, this game, we went into this game, we didn't even ponder losing or drawing. There was at no point in that game did I think any player on that field thought that they weren't going to smack Man United. They just went in there ready to destroy them, and that's what you love to see.
I thought Trent was different gravy as well again today.
Yeah.
I thought Trent was exceptional. Just to have a player of his caliber in right back is truly, he is a generational player. Like, people always chat shite about his defensive abilities, but he's such a good defender. And to have that delivery from right back is just sensational. And as I seen a comment there, match of the day will be the greatest viewing of anything you've ever seen tonight. That will be an enjoyable hour or so, I'll tell you that.
I'm going to just watch that on loop, Paddy. I'm just going to watch it on loop. I have the game paused now for the post-match interviews and all when we're finished the post-match show, mate. I am, you know what I mean? Get the lube out. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be phenomenal.
I don't think I need lube, Craig. I can't lie. I think I'm ready to go. I'm not excited.
Paddy's juiced up already. He's good to go.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bold strategy.
Is this... to get back to somewhat reality for him, is this now the emergence of Ibrahima Konate, gents? Is Joe Matip got a fight in his hands? Because he's been our best defender this season, let's be fair about it. Joe Matip's been exceptional.
I don't think he should be worried at the moment. I think this was like a rotation move, and credit to Konate because damn, he played well. Same thing. I think it's the same exact thing we saw with Tsimikas, with the exception of the fact, Robertson was injured at the time. Tsimikas came in, played phenomenal. And same thing, we just have good backup defenders, right? I'm a little surprised that it wasn't Joe Gomez, though. I thought Joe Gomez was ahead of him in the rotation, but looking back now, I would probably put Konate ahead of Gomez at the moment.
I mean, with regards to Konate, it would be extremely harsh for Matip to be dropped, but I do think it's a case of nobody's wishing an injury, but I think Klopp in his head is maybe thinking, well, Joel is the second centre back alongside Virgil until he gets another injury, probably. And I reckon if, unfortunately, Matip gets another injury, then that'll be the end of him. And then I think Konate's emergence will be true. I think there's no doubt about it, though, in my mind. It's Matip, or it's Virgil, it's Matip, and then it's Konate for me. I think Gomez has now fallen a little bit below the pecking order again. It's very unfortunate for him because he's had so many injuries, but I think Konate is most definitely like the closest backup now. And he's the third choice, I would say.
Would you reckon, Kyle, for the game against Preston, we'll probably see Konate and Gomez at centre back for that game?
Yeah.
100%. Isn't that who? That's who we saw against Norwich, right? I think that's who played. So
I can't remember, to be honest, mate. I hope Queeveen's back. I hope his illness has gone with him because it'd be lovely to see him, Paddy, get more game time. The game against Preston, and nobody wants Adrian and goal.
No, number 13. Number 13 should not be near the pitch. Please God, I never want to see him play with Liverpool again.
I don't even know where else to go, gents. I feel like I should wrap this up because I feel like I need to go and watch this game back again. Just rewind it and watch the whole thing.
And we should take mercy on the Man United fans. Show the class. Show the class, guys.
I think I made
Craig said nope.
I think I've already made 6 videos about it on TikTok. Not even joking.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, no, 9, 8. 9. I made 9 videos about it today. That's how 9. I made 9 videos about it. I'm not, and I don't think I'll stop. I've tweeted about 20 times. It's beautiful.
We broke up our combined 11 into 3 videos on TikTok. It's hit 500,000 views already. Like,
oh yeah,
jeez.
Controversy talk, my favorite.
Everybody's saying why was Luke Shaw in there instead of Andy, or why was Robbo in there instead of Luke Shaw? Well, I think today explained why.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look, make no bones about it. Manchester United are in all kinds of trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to be able to bail them out. Solskjaer is not going to be able to bail them out. And they should be doing better than they are. But you know what, Paddy? That's a whole lot of not our fucking problem, pal.
Absolutely not. As you said, Craig, I'm off to lube up and watch the highlights again.
That's it. I'm absolutely over the moon. Kyle, really appreciate you coming on, mate. What have you got coming up on Nothing But Reds?
Oh, man, we got goal reactions. That's going to be super fun to make. And we also got a partnership with Manscaped recently. So that's pretty cool. We got some good things going on the channel. I just appreciate you guys having me on. Always a pleasure to come on and chat with you, Craig and Patty, as well.
Make sure you guys get over, check out Nothing But Reds. The guys do a cracking job over there as well. Make sure you subscribe. And Mr. TikTok himself, Paddy Murphy, what have you got coming up, dude? Apart from smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, well, more TikToks on Mr. Paddy Murphy, loads of tweets, everything. If there's an app, I'm talking shite on it. So, come and join the fun.
I love it. I love it, gents. And look, massive shout out to our sponsor, Surfshark, as well. Don't forget 83% off and 3 months additional free by using our link and the discount code Anfield Agenda. Thank you to Kyle. Thank you to Mr. Paddy Murphy. Thank you to Connor for all his hard work as well. But most importantly, thank you for you guys for continuously backing and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sure there's going to be more soon. I'm actually going to go back live at 8:45 tonight because I want to brag some more on my own. So expect that coming up as well later on. No doubt I'll catch up with the guys soon. Thank you to Kyle. Thank you to Paddy. Thank you to you guys. 5 gents just before we go. 5.
High five.
5 of the best. Lots of love. Enjoy it, United fans.